Okay, welcome to my channel. I want to be sharing with you on this educative channel today on the most important rule in negotiation. Negotiation is an act that you know transcends into every aspect of our human lives, either private lives or professional lives. So you see negotiation within families, you see negotiation uh, within from between companies, even between nations, all right? And there's been so many studies or researches on negotiation, negotiation skills. Right. There are many laws of negotiations, many recommendations, best practices of negotiation. I've studied a lot of materials on negotiation. I've done quite some training of negotiation, and I keep asking myself, what is the most important role in negotiation? Okay, one of the very important rule I've noticed, I've observed in negotiation is actually information, right? The information available to you will help you to be able to negotiate. There's what they call information as asymmetry, okay, in negotiation. So whoever has the better information, the party that is most informed, right, will be the one that will have the greatest edge, right? So, but I don't want to just say that is the most important. Information gathering before going to the negotiation table is very important because the information you don't have is going to be used against you. Right. So negotiation a lot of time is seen as a war between two parties, and at the end of the day, a party wins and another party loses. I can give so many case studies on this. Right. For example, the sad civil war that Nigeria fought, okay, in the 60s. Right. Before the civil war started, it was clear that Nigeria was about to go to war. And so there was this negotiation that was called for by the Ghanaian government then, okay? So the General Juku, General Gowon, the Nigerian and the Biafran team traveled to Aburi, okay, in Ghana to have negotiation and you know, uh, it looks at the end of the discussion, everything looked good. Okay, I read a report about the Aburi Accord, and the at the end of the day, you know, General Juku's side had the upper hand in that negotiation. Okay, maybe because of the level of educational exposure that he had, which gave him an edge. And I read a report that when he came back the to the to his base, as at that time, he was saying it, that yes, he drew rings around them, and of course this information also got to the other party, and at the end of the day, like, what did we even agree upon? We considered too much, and at the end of the day, sadly, the agreement broke down. That's where I'm going now. Let me give another case study. I don't know whether this is happening or not, but I think I read this online. There was this woman that stopped work for some time, right, to raise a family. And after some time, the family, as the children has grown up to a level, so she wanted to go back to work. And she was desperate. The family finances were not okay, so she needed to get a job. And she went for an interview. She was qualified for the job. Yeah, so when it got to negotiation of salary, and they asked her, "What do you want? How much are you looking at?" And then the woman just called out a very dismal figure. And of course, The HR already knew the amount that has been allocated for that grade, for the rank she's going to be given the job for. All right, so and the money the lady, the woman was asking for was far below the salary for that grade. So the HR person was perplexed. I asked the woman, do you qualify? You have the qualification, you have the experience before you left the industry. Why are you pricing yourself so low? And the woman spoke out her mind and said, look, I am desperate. I am desperate. The family finances are in shambles. In fact, any income I can get now, I will really appreciate it. Then the HR lady that was converted into a said, you know, I could have just accepted what you said, all right, and I'll be commended for my negotiation skills, all right, but we have a policy in the organization. Uh, I cannot take advantage of you, or we cannot take advantage of you because of your situation. Okay, what you have asked for is far below your worth. So we're not going to pay you based on what you ask for. We're going to pay you based on what you are worth. And I learned a very, very, very important lesson from that. Right. And so that brings me to my most important role in negotiation. You want your negotiation to work. You want your negotiation to stand the test of time. Follow this rule. It's just one. Share the spoils. Always, always share the spoils. Okay, right now as I'm sharing this training, all right, the academic staff, junior universities, ASU in Nigeria, they are already threatening to go on another strike. Okay, so bringing the federal government back to the table. After how many years? Since I was growing up, I've been hearing of ASU strike. When I was in the university, we experienced ASU strike. Until now, we're still talking about negotiation, right? So it failed. And so there are so many case studies all over the world, okay, where things look as if they are being sealed, but they are not. After some time. So if you have, for example, I've said it earlier that the party that is most informed is the one that will take the spoil most of the time. You might even take 100% of the spoil. Okay. But you know, it's not that is what they call win-lose. So a party that has the edge wins the negotiation, a party that is disadvantaged, all right, loses the negotiation. But the information you have today that you have used to negotiate, right, will become public knowledge tomorrow. The other party will now realize that they've been cheated, which means you have to, of course, the negotiation will break down. Then you have to go back again, all right, and start renegotiating all over. Okay, and you see that this is why you see negotiation contracts, all right, not working on the long term, all right, agreements not working on the long term because one party in the negotiation has taken advantage of the other one. So that edge can only be for a short time. I don't want to mention the case. Okay, that was the names of the people in that case study. There's a leading Nigerian artist that that case happened many years ago, right when he was just coming up, and the company that was more or less is the label company at that particular time. The contracts, right, was what the lawyer, the artist lawyer at that time called a slave contract. So just because the guy is just coming up and he needed the exposure, so more or less the company that is marketing him more or less just brought him under them, and it's like you're going to work for us for life and you can't get that. Okay, I think it was late Gani Fawemi that took over that case. Yeah, it was late Gani Fawemi that took over that case at that time. And the court ruled, even though these artists have signed, it is not binding because it is a slave contract, and the court actually threw out that contract. Why? It is just one side that want to take everything. So I want to give you this paradigm shift when it comes to negotiation. All right. Next time you go to the negotiation table, even before you go, plan to share the spoils. Don't, if that's what they call winning. Of course, you're going to defend your own position. All right. You're going to defend your own position. Very, very important. All right. But also have the interests of the other party in mind. So the other, and most people realize that you have their interests at heart, all right? Because most of the time, what lawyers call meeting of the minds. That's what negotiation is all about. So there's an agreement. Everybody smiles after the negotiation room. Everybody smiles after the negotiation table, and the relationship is maintained on the long term, not on the short term. So if you want your the output of your negotiation to survive long-term scrutiny, always go for a win-win negotiation. Defend your interests and as much as possible also protect the interests of the other party. Share the story, make it a win-win negotiation. So thank you for your time taking to listen to me. My name is Akinwale Akindia. Please, I want you to subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much.